As a second-year business student who begins to question what career path awaits me in the near future, it is crucial that I take a closer look at how my courses are related to the reality. In computer-assisted decision-making, we are taught to independently learn about the different uses of Microsoft Office. But how exactly does the theory relates to and differs from reality? Let's take a look at it today. First, we'll take a look at the background information in the appendix, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and we'll conclude with a short conclusion and with the references. So, what is Microsoft Office? It is a group of software intended for professional and personal purposes, and it includes Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, and more. But for today's video, we'll take a closer look at Word and Excel. And so Microsoft Office is the main source of information and theory used in computers-assisted decision-making. This course is the second of the 3 information technology courses in the business program, and it allows the students to explore different skills needed in business settings. So I personally consider that the skills taught in computers-assisted decision-making will have a direct impact on my future career. But what do I mean by my future career? After graduating from the business program, I plan into pursuing a career in marketing. According to Wikipedia, marketing is a process in which companies get to know the market's needs and wants in order to form a relationship with the customer. One of the many elements of marketing is marketing research. It is the collecting and analyzing of information and data from a market. Although marketing is a very broad field in business, there is one specific career that really interests me: the career of a market research analyst. Market research analysts collect and gather data to then analyze it and produce reports. Some of them work in private consulting firms and some work in companies. As the website balancecareers.com describes, market research analysts train and supervise interviews and the surveys so that it can gather data about their customers. Now that we understand crucial background information about marketing research, and what is Microsoft Office, we can now begin to take a look at how it relates to the reality and how it differs from reality. So let's start with Microsoft Word. According to Wikipedia, Microsoft Word is a word processor developed by Microsoft. But that doesn't say a lot about the software. So let's take a deeper look. So Word is a powerful tool with a range of features and that users can use it to create mail merge websites or simply to edit documents. But how does it relate to the career of a marketing researcher? As mentioned, one of the key tasks of a marketing researcher is to create reports. As reports have to be properly presented, most of them will include a title page of some sort. As presented on thebalancecarriers.com, one of the key job duties and responsibility of a marketing researcher is to translate data into summaries and analysis with conclusions. So when creating confidential reports and analysis, marketing researchers might want to ensure the confidentiality of their documents. In this instance, watermarks will be of great use. In fact, in the Module 5 of Word, users learn how to create custom watermarks. They can include pictures and many designs. Although marketing researchers might not need to customize watermarks to that extent, they will still remain in great use to them. When collecting and analyzing a great amount of data, market research analysts will likely want to use tables as they are an efficient way to organize data. Also, tables are a great addition to reports since they present the information in a neat way. In fact, according to the latter websites, reports including tables will ensure the success of the marketing research reports. They will appear more professional, more put together, and more precise. This does confirm how the theory is very closely related to the reality of a market research analyst. Furthermore, market research analysts who work in private consultation agency might deal with many clients at a time. They will then probably seek for a structured way to send emails. Here's where mail merges come into play. The mail merge wizard on Word is a semi-automated way to send emails to an infinite amount of recipients, which combines mail and mailing letters to create a form letter, according to Wikipedia. This clearly demonstrates how the theory relates to the day-to-day task of a market researcher. Overall, it is decidedly sure that Microsoft Word is a tool that shouldn't be taken for granted on the job market, especially for careers in business such as in marketing, due to how closely related the theory is to reality. Now let's move on to Microsoft Excel. So according to Wikipedia, Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet software that can be used for professional and personal purposes. The software is widely used to create tables, executing calculations with formulas, creating charts, and to analyze data. But how does it relate to the career of a marketing researcher? That's a good question. As previously mentioned, since marketing researchers work with data more than any other careers in marketing, they seek for an efficient way to organize their data and to analyze it. To do so, data tables are generally used. According to the Excel Easy website, data tables are very optimal to compare values. Both single variable data tables and two variable data tables can be generated with Excel. For instance, a marketing research analyst might use a one variable data table to analyze how variations of income in customers impact a company's sales. Or a marketing research analyst could create a two variable data table to analyze the relationship between the customer's income, their expenses, and a company's sales. When analysts want to take a closer and more precise look at the data, they could use the Advanced Filter dialog box on Excel. This enables the users to filter the data by using criteria. The user will create a criteria range that will filter the data from the list range and then to copy it on the extract range. For instance, a market research analyst might use a criteria range to create a record of consumers who are under 25 years old who report buying at least one Apple product in the last 6 months. Additionally, it is very likely for marketing researchers to import external data from Access documents, Word documents, or from websites. In the theory, users learn how to import the data to Excel, which is a skill that will most likely be very pertinent in the context of marketing research. For instance, an analyst might want to analyze data from an Access database from a marketing research campaign that was sent to him by his colleague. To do so, he would use the data importation feature on Excel. As previously presented, the theory is so far very closely related to the task of a marketing researcher. However, in the module 7 of the theory, users learn how to insert smart art graphics into Excel documents, and that doesn't really relate to the reality. In fact, an instance in which a marketing researcher would use a smart art graphic is quite rare. After all, the theory on Microsoft Word and Excel immensely relates to the career of a marketing research analyst. Therefore, if I choose this career path which passionates me, this knowledge on Microsoft Office will very likely benefit me remarkably throughout my life. Here are the resources I use for my work. For further information, please feel free to visit my website.